Okay, so guys, welcome back. My name is Bolero, and well, I'm giving Albion Online another try. Yeah, I have like 8 hours in Albion Online, but I haven't really gotten far from it. So what I did is started or created a new character, and let's see how far I could last until I get bored playing Albion Online again. Okay, so says here the first step. Okay, the first step, and of course in the right side we have there YouTube. I was planning on reacting to videos while I'm playing, but maybe I'll do that later if we still have time. Again, this is just an hour. Okay, let's go through the tutorial. It says there, click on the ground to move and find a way off the beach. Sure, why not? So as you can see, this is a point and click game, which I'm not a very big fan of because risks, you know, risks. When you're old, you don't want to do a lot of clicking. That's why I don't play clicker games. Those games that the only mechanic is to click on something. Okay, next is go to the vantage point. Stay in the circle. Talk to the survivor. How do you turn the camera? Let's see. Whoa, there is no turning off the camera.
Another survivor.
Another survivor, yes.
Yeah?
Objective, climb the tower.
There is no time to waste.
Look at that, climbing a tower is a quest. It's more like a menial task than an actual quest. And then I have to go back down. Oh my goodness. Very creative. Such a wonderful quest of going up and heading down. Return to the wounded crafter.
That went swimmingly.
Information is key complete. I don't think there is any story here. So this ship is stranded nearby, but the path is blocked by bandits. They're probably heretics.
Need some advice?
Stick and stones. You'll need a weapon. You can craft a crude sword using some logs and stone.
You can do this.
Okay, I guess we're going to do some gathering. Wow, look at that. Okay, next is go back to the guy. Let's go back to Greg.
Good job. Need a hand?
Now craft a sword at the forge. Okay.
Let's get this done. Hiya.
So here is the sword, beginner broadsword, and the ingredients.
Will do.
Okay, there you go. It's a progress bar crafting system, but at least the progress bar is quite fast. Unlike in Shroud of the Avatar, where the progress bar is like, it takes like a minute. Basically, it takes a minute for the progress bar to finish.
Yeah?
See the strong lad on my left? That's the blacksmith. Okay, I need what do I need to do?
You know where to find me.
I guess I'll have to equip. Where do I put this thing? Okay, beginner sword. Only one spell can be active per row. Okay, what is this? Heroic Cleave. Swing your sword in a 6-meter radius. And over here we have dash to the targeted enemy. Which one is better? Let's go with this one. I like that one. Okay, let's talk to the wounded survivor. Oh my goodness, this guy is wounded and he's here teaching newcomers how to play the game.
Need some advice?
Okay, next is through the gate. Okay, I'm going to switch window because I might not be able to, you know, do the whatchamacallit. I don't know why, but they kind of the same. Okay, so what I did, why? So these two should be different. Yeah, I guess they're not that different after all. I don't get it. Okay, I'll just keep it the way it is because it's it's confusing me. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I wanted to show the entire game, but I think I'm missing something. Which I don't understand. Anyway, I'll try to fix it later. Okay, continuing with the quest through the gate. Accept.
You're my right hand.
Open the inventory and equip the shield. Go to the gate and get ready for the fight. Okay, I guess we're going to fight these guys. Uh-huh. What did they do wrong? Why are we fighting them? Did they do something bad? Okay, what's next? Kill the rest. Oh, look at that. This is a big guy. His name is Big Spencer. So the enemies, they have tells. Mastery achieved. Novice adventurer. Get to the ship. And what did we get? Beginner's mercenary hood. Whoa. Whoa, it's some kind of hood. I guess we're going to go to the ship. Okay, what's happening? I think that is a player.
You killed those heretics?
Speak with the captain. Okay. You make short work of the heretic.
Less talking.
Why are they heretic? Is this some kind of religious thing? Why are there heretics at all? Anyway, my ship is damaged. Okay, what do we need to do? Buy a mount at the marketplace.
Make haste.
So I need to go to the marketplace over here. And I need to buy a mount. Okay. Buy mount. The problem is the only mount that I can buy is this novice mule. Oh my goodness, let's go buy it. There is nothing else I could buy except maybe for beginner tools. Yeah, only the how much money do I have? Where do I see where my money is? I want to know where my money is. Anyway, I would just, maybe I have 16. Okay, I'll buy this.
Made a profit?
And then I need to equip the mule. What? The mule is an equipment like a sword and a shield? And then after equipping the mule, we'll need to mount the mule. Find the wounded crafter. Okay, let's go find the wounded crafter. Why is he wounded?
You handled yourself well, Grant. You can call me Silas.
First things first, okay. Find the wounded crafter, checked. Buy a mount, already did that.
One step at a time.
The right tools, okay, let's get the ship repaired.
You've got this.
Go to the tool maker to see what you need to craft.
Finest tools.
I'll need to craft a beginner pickaxe. Okay. I'll need to gather logs and stones. Okay, let's do that first.
Stay civilized.
Okay, I think I have enough. Let's go back. So we need to craft a beginner pickaxe
Lending.
and a beginner axe.
Careful now.
Okay, there you go. We turn to the crafter.
Back already?
The right tools. Complete.
Stick to the basics.
Okay, so now we need to gather wood and hide.
You know what to do.
Zone map, okay. Open the region map, and that is a quest. Region information. The bar above the region information. The top right corner. The biomes. Okay, and then go gather wood and hide. Recognizing resources, birch trees, it's everybody's milk, and foxes. Look at that, everybody's just running around gathering things. Ooh, this guy is big. It's a big guy. Okay, quest complete. Let's go back.
That was fast.
Okay, gathering, good work, complete.
Stay focused.
Next, we'll need ore and fiber. Okay.
On you go.
Go to the mountain. I guess this is where we're going to gather ore and fiber. Copper ore and then cotton. There you go. Gathering copper ore and cotton. And quest complete. That wasn't hard at all. That wasn't hard. Can you even call that a quest when it's not that hard?
You've done this before, haven't you?
Okay, next, what do we have to do next? We're going to make something. Time to refine. Okay, refining raw materials. So we'll have to refine, this thing. The copper ore into copper bar. In front of the avatar, we turn ore to ingots. Oh my goodness, that was very, very fast. I like it.
Right. Farewell.
And that was the quest. Oh, not yet. Cotton is next.
Lovely day.
Okay, now we have to bring the resources to the crane. And this is the crane. Ah, perfect. Exactly what we needed. Okay. Journeyman refiner. Next is speak with the captain. Okay, let's go talk to captain. Captain.
She floats again. The tides have turned.
Know your enemy. Okay, open the destiny board. Steal the heretic map. Okay, let's just do that.
Do this.
Destiny board, refine tier 2 resources. Open the destiny board B. So shows your character progress. Perform activities to earn fame. Earning fame progresses you through the destiny board. Complete nodes with fame to unlock new items and abilities. Select a node and unlock requirements. Combat, gathering, and crafting have their own nodes. Who nodes? Okay, now let's go into the forest. What's this thing? Rainy Gatherer. By the way, you can play this game on your phone. It's a cross-platform. Okay, the quest is to steal the heretic map. Yeah. We are the good guys, but we are out here stealing things. Okay, maybe we should switch to this one. Heroic. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go fight these guys. So it says here, defeat heretics to unlock trainee fighter on the destiny board. Is this the fighter? Where is the fighter? Trainee fighter. It says here, defeat any enemies. Okay, I need to defeat more. Let's go back and defeat some more. Okay, I need to return to Captain Tia. So that was the quest. Yeah, just kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill. Kill some more. Are you tired of killing? Well, you need to kill more. It's all about killing. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill.
It's simple, really.
No one messes with Captain Tia. Yeah. Okay, why can't I complete this?
Colour me impressed.
Okay. What do I do next, Tia? We have to craft a bow.
What is it?
You'll need to be more powerful to infiltrate. Craft a novice weapon first. Okay, let's go craft something.
Come back when you're ready.
While we're doing that, let's listen to something else. Let's listen to let's see what's happening to Highguard. Ooh, we have here from Young Yeah. Highguard Studio lay off most devs. Okay, let's go listen to this one while we're playing
Well, folks,
Albion.
it's the beginning of the end for Highguard.
And it's buffering. The quality is too high, I guess.
As we recently learned that Wildlight Studios,
I lowered the resolution to 480p. Maybe that will run more fluidly.
most of its staff. So Highguard was revealed back at the Game Awards 2020
Okay, I need to gather Birch Tree.
as the big finale because he really liked the game when he checked it out. In fact, Highguard was originally planned as a shadow drop, much like Apex Legends, and this being a game being developed by folks who worked on Titanfall and Apex Legends. I suppose, they were trying to do something similar in that vein. But Jeff Keighley approached him and was like, hey,
Yeah, the shadow drop didn't work. From what I can't play. My PC can't run Highguard. I wanted to give it a try because it was free to play, but my PC wasn't able to run it. Not because it couldn't, but because it requires
service, a genre that can be
this TPP thing
not done right.
that's been introduced in some softwares.
And all the while,
It's some kind of security. I don't know.
finally, 3 days before launch, on January 23rd, 2026, they finally posted a launch trailer, a launch showcase that provided an overview of this gameplay experience.
I guess I'll just run back and forth between the two trees.
Survival games, all while blending with high-paced action and gameplay elements from titles such as Overwatch, meeting Apex Legends, meeting Rainbow Six Siege, meeting Counter-Strike / Valorant, among other games.
If you're wondering why my graphics is not that good looking, it's because my graphics setting is set to normal. It's not. It was set to ultra, but it was too much. Do I really need to play the game in ultra graphic settings? I don't think so.
To the initial 17%, but 46% is still not a great score. And while people admired Highguard's attempt to try something different, ultimately it felt like this game needed more of like a playtest from players instead of shadow dropping as
Yeah, if you have only one game mode
bare bones, and it should be
and it's not compelling,
quite as well balanced.
what were you expecting?
One of the main complaints being that the game launched as a 3v3 experience, even though the game felt suited for bigger teams due to the map sizes. Now, there was some optimism due to the fact that developers worked very quickly to listen to feedback. So just 4 days after launch, they announced that an all-new 5v5 limited time mode would be playable. That's extremely quick work that you normally don't see from live services. And then after the reception surrounding 5v5 was so positive, they actually kept it as a new permanent mode. And they'd also add new content like a new base, and then we'd see episode 2 release on February 6, 2026 with a new war.
It's not like with Battle Royale. It's one game mode, but it's compelling.
You can see right here from the Steam player.
Maybe if they did a Battle Royale type of raid system, I don't know.
Players due to the game.
Or maybe they should have done a closed beta
See how Highguard would do.
and see what gamers actually think of their one game mode game.
You can see right here the release of 5v5, and you can see where some content drops happened and whatnot, but generally the trend has been downwards, and the last 24-hour peak we saw was just a little over 3,500 players. And so yeah, that's the lowest we've ever seen it. Highguard lost 80% of its player base in 24 hours, and significantly more throughout the next few days and weeks. And while this is no Concord 2, a lot of people did check out the game at its all-time peak. Highguard's declining numbers ultimately hinted at a live service that was kind of decaying, that was dying off. And this being a free-to-play game that doesn't charge any money at launch, its monetization is entirely dependent on a large volume of players enjoying the game.
Yeah, that's how free-to-play games work. It relies on volume.
This game is making enough money to make this a sustainable business model. You can see right here the numbers look extremely unhealthy, and there's just no coming back from this. And that is especially true with reports coming in that Highguard developer Wildlight Studios has laid off most of its team, which means that Highguard is only now being maintained by a skeleton crew.
Okay, let's see how much wood. Is that enough wood? Let's see. Going to change them into something else.
Video Factor. Fresh, never frozen, nutritious, wellness-focused meals that are conveniently packaged, easy to prepare, eat, and dispose, and deliver right to your doorstep. I've been spending a lot of time at the gym lately.
Nothing is better than actually cooking fresh food. Yeah, they could claim that it's healthy and whatnot, but at the end of the day, it's better to make fresh food.
It is
Nothing beats fresh food.
fresh, tender, and pink in the middle. The butter potato leek mash was exquisite, and the cooked carrots were a perfect accompaniment. And this was just one of many high-quality meals. Factor offers a ton of variety with
Okay, craft a novice bow.
shakes, snacks, and more, all made from real, high-quality, nutrient-dense ingredients that fuel energy, performance, strength, recovery, and overall wellness with a smart balance of carbs, healthy fats, and protein, plus at least 2 vegetables per meal for added nutrient density.
Return to Captain Tia.
Your dietary practices, whether it's high protein, low carb, keto, and more. Factor also takes great care in excluding less.
Okay, we crafted a bow. Beginner to novice, interact with marketplace, buy tier armor.
Time-consuming, nor does it have to break the bank. To get your own Factor meals, head to Factor.
You are what you wear. Whoa, okay.
50 to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free breakfast for 1 year.
Interact with a marketplace.
.com to get 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 year.
Wow, look at that. We have a bunch. What is this?
Like Studios.
Multi-shot. Release a volley of arrows in a cone.
Here is
Then shoot an arrow in the target direction, piercing through all enemies, dealing 149 damage. Which one is better? Let's do with this one.
most of the team at Wildlife.
And then there's also Ray of Light.
As
Whoa, that's a lot of skills there.
that I and others desire.
Yeah.
So 2 things to note about this statement. One is the fact that most of
Slow poison, and this one is each auto attack restores 2 energy.
in a sustainable manner, they no longer have the manpower to support a live service like Highguard. And then there's the fact that Alex talks about unreleased content I was really looking forward to, almost as if suggesting that it's additional
Use the marketplace.
in the future, stuff that will still be worked on. But now, with most of the team at Wildlight being laid off, that content
Okay, novice. Let's go leather,
starting to wind
right? Leather.
posted on LinkedIn about their layoff. Josh Sobel here, lead tech artist at Wildlight, or former lead tech artist, posted the following. Today, I was laid off from my job at Wildlight, along with most of the staff. So this is the second time we're getting confirmation
Buy tier 2 head armor.
with the studio and that the team has been completely gutted. Next up, we have
Okay, tier 2 head armor.
at Wildlight Entertainment, who said my journey at Wildlight was short but sweet. Unfortunately, I was impacted by today's layoffs. Next up, we have Derek Bentley here, former environmental artist for Wildlight, who posted, "Folks, friends, colleagues, today I was impacted by layoffs at Wildlight Entertainment." And for good measure, here's one more individual, Jesse Y., former senior software engineer for Wildlight, who posted, "Sadly, I was laid off from Wildlight Entertainment today. It was an absolute pleasure working with the team, but bittersweet as it is, I look forward to whatever's next in my journey." And of course, eventually media outlets started to reach out to Wildlight Entertainment for confirmation about the layoffs, and eventually Wildlight Entertainment would come out with the following post confirming that the mass layoffs indeed did happen. Now they try to prove
Okay, I guess I'll buy this one. Buy.
die that there are still some folks left to keep up with the game, but like the writing's on the wall at this point. There's no way that Highguard will survive this.
Next is this one.
No way that Wildlight will survive this, but I suppose only time will tell. In the meantime, we have this statement from
Foot armor. Okay, foot armor.
to part ways with a number of our team members while keeping a core group of developers to continue innovating and
Equip all your tier 2 gear.
proud of the team, talent, and the product we have created. We're also grateful for players who gave the game a shot and those who continue to be a part of our community. Now, they don't specifically say here that most of the team was laid off, unlike the statements we saw on LinkedIn, but I'm bound to believe the LinkedIn post more from the people who actually worked at Wildlight, who have no reason to lie about the fact that most
Okay, select a spell from your head armor.
hints at it with this bit about a core group of developers
Whoa, stiff leather.
It almost sounds like a skeleton crew. It sounds like a very minimal group of people. Doesn't feel like the team right now is big enough to actually finish and make new content for this live service, which is what it needs to keep bringing.
Spell, let's see here. We have energizing shield, and then howl. Release a sonic wave in a cone in front of you.
It's pretty much dead. This live service
Absorbing up to gather ambient energy to gain a shield. Okay.
it simply does not have the player numbers to support itself.
This one,
Keep supporting the games that the remaining players don't just flee the title. It's very hard
and then we have swiftness, increases your auto attack speed, and then this one is increase all your damage and your healing.
for this world in this ever competitive live service landscape and market.
Okay, let's choose that and that.
By this development, once we saw those player numbers peak and then nosedive as quickly as it did, it was just very difficult to believe that the game would come back. Like that level of a loss of players.
Select, okay, chest armor.
The game and then leaving because it's ultimately not interesting.
Let's see here, we have bloodlust. Okay, restoring. And then this one is healing, bandage yourself while not engaging combat.
A large part of the wildlife Highguard has been laid off just 6
How about this one? Give in to your bloodlust, restoring whenever you deal direct damage within next place.
Now there are a lot of people saying that Jeff Keighley was responsible for killing the Highguard by
And then let's see.
making it the big finale, which is what kickstarted a wave of negative PR for the game. But I would say that while that didn't help the marketing of the game, almost 100K people showed up to check
Attack
the game.
speed.
With the game being free, there was every incentive to continue playing it if it was actually really fun, if it was actually
Okay, next we have
at launch.
refreshing sprint. Start to sprint, increasing your move speed. And then this one is leap towards a targeted position, becoming immune to all.
Potential. Like it had some really interesting ideas going for it, but the execution was
Return to Captain Tia.
lacking. And again, I think its biggest mistake,
what you
more than
wear.
anything, was not doing
It's
like
simple,
an
really.
alpha or a beta
Okay, next we have destruction.
to be able to
Show
make all
them
those
how.
adjustments and
Find the heroic fort in the mountains.
hone in on what the right balance is of things for Highguard to really work in a way where people feel that Highguard shines beyond just like a temporary bit of fun. How to tune Highguard in such a way where it's something that becomes an addictive experience for people that they are happy to come back to. At the same time, I do believe that putting Highguard as the big finale of the Game Awards elevated the expectations surrounding it to like top tier AAA level, whereas if it had been shadow dropped under more humble circumstances, it would have been seen as like a AA release that's making a really great attempt that people would look forward to seeing where it goes. I think that perception shift that happened because of how it was featured at the Game Awards did make a difference. But I do think if ultimately Highguard had been like really fun, no matter how much negative PR it got during its marketing campaign, those, almost 100,000 players who did, get curious and check the game out.
I would agree. It doesn't matter
Highguard
whether the game got hyped or not. If you got over 100,000 players and your game is good and the players stayed, well, that is a win.
was kind of like
But unfortunately, the players did not stay, which means the game is not good. That is the bottom line, and I think that's what happened there. The game is not that good.
no choice but to
So again, even if you
And that's just a little under 3 weeks after launch, roughly 2.5
you get like 1 million players at launch and no one stayed, it only means your game is not good.
or you die, like slowly or quickly. And that's why I think it was a huge mistake for Wildlight Studios to immediately pursue a live service as their first venture and endeavor. They should have, I think, set their ambitions a little more humbly. And I don't know, maybe gone for a Timefall-esque single-player campaign experience, something a little smaller scale, so they can like build over time. Just going immediately for a free-to-play live service as your first game in such an oversaturated market, and with a type of game, a genre of games that is so difficult to succeed in from a business and financial perspective, like that was, I think, not the right choice. But yeah, a lot of people are calling the situation basically Concord 2 due to the fact that the game died so quickly. Again, Concord was still much worse, but Highguard is roughly in that realm when it comes to it serving as a cautionary tale. But yeah, we've got opinions like this one from...
Okay, so I'm trying to learn how to play the whatchamacallit?
Games like this anymore.
Play an archer.
New story games, new co-op games, new world. This has been Concord 2. It could have been avoided, and instead the team worked on Timefall. It could have made something people want to play rather than...
So what are the skills here? Howl,
Timefall,
Bloodlust,
spiritual successor.
Enchanted Quiver.
I genuinely believe that Wildlife was host to incredibly talented developers. I just think they all worked on the wrong game, on the wrong type of game. Here's Nick Tech here saying that Highguard didn't fail because everyone jumped into the A train. Because ultimately, yeah, like almost 100,000 players showed up. They just didn't stay. That's the issue with live services.
Yeah, that is the true metric. There was no hate train. Sure, if there was a hate train, gamers still gave it a chance.
It's certainly not like slop, and you know, it had potential, but it just failed in a number of areas. It just didn't stand out enough from the pack. It wasn't visually unique enough, so on and so forth, and ultimately the gameplay balance at launch wasn't nailed. Yes, right now Wildlight is suggesting that there's a small team still supporting the game, but that's akin to how Concord, when it initially shut down, was like, we're evaluating options for the game, almost like giving hope that it might be able to come back, overhauled or something. But, you know, I knew that that would just not happen. It was not worth the investment because of how poorly Concord did. And with this Highguard situation, ultimately it feels like they're delaying the inevitable. And with the layoffs happening, the optics surrounding Highguard are even worse. Like, people have less faith in Highguard now than ever, understandably so. And I think the developers also probably see the writing on the wall at this juncture with how poorly the player numbers are doing. So while officially Highguard is still technically alive, I'll be confident in saying that all this marks the beginning of the end. It is inevitable, I think, at this point that Highguard will die. It's practically as good as dead at this point, with most of the team laid off.
Okay, create further chaos by setting fire to their ammunition storage. Okay, let's do that.
It highlights that numbers are not good enough to sustain Highguard because ultimately it costs a lot of money to maintain a live service like this. So there you have it, folks. That's Highguard. We just come to an unceremonious end. And yeah, that's the brutal market of live services, and you either succeed big time or you don't succeed at all and you eventually fade off into nothingness. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on what you think these mass layoffs represent for Highguard in the comments below, and to be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Young Out.
Call the ship by lighting a signal. Okay, let's go light a signal. So that was Young Yeah talking about Highguard. So you can't turn the camera. Okay. The camera is fixed. Okay, next is get to the pier. Oh, okay, I guess we are escaping. Get to the chopper. Okay, so instead of getting to the chopper, we are getting to the pier. Wow, it took me an hour to finish the tutorial. That is so lame.
Albion is waiting.
Should I go to Albion or continue killing? Okay, I'm going to continue killing.
So close.
Don't worry, I'll just reach this destiny board thing. 800 creatures. Not sure if humanoid enemies counts as creatures. Oh, there is no coming back. Look at that. The road is blocked. I have no choice but to go. Oh well.
Albion is waiting.
Talk to the navigator. Choose your starter town. Whoa, okay, we have Forest Across, Highland Cross, Swamp Cross, Step Cross. Where is this? Is this Step Cross? And then we have Mountain Cross. Where is Motocross? Mountain, Swamp, Island Cross, Forest Cross. Okay, I'm going to start in maybe Forest Cross. Yeah, we'll do a lot of logging.
Do you smell that? That's the smell of adventure.
Unfortunately, can't smell anything. I'm just watching a cutscene.
Guarding unimaginable wealth.
Ah, lad, those myths can't be true. Now, what I do know is that this land is ripe with resources, ready for the taking.
You sure you can carry it all?
Well, what do you think I brought him for?
There is something much more valuable to be found than treasure and resources. It takes practice and great skill, but over time, you can make a name for yourself. Land ahoy!
And you? What will you do when we arrive?
Me, I'll just play the game. That's it. Play the game. Find a guild.
Play to your strength.
Okay, choose your path. Let's go with the Gatherer. Okay, first step, the Gatherer. The Gatherer. Gather 80 tier 2 resources. Okay, I'm now in the main game. Yeah, I need to go to the open world and gather resources. Okay, wrong tree. Okay, I need to chop down birch trees. Okay, let's see. Rough logs, are they... What are you doing? Why are you gathering like that? Why? Why are you gathering like that? Tell me why. Okay, rough logs don't count. Okay, there's no point in wasting time on rough logs if they don't count. Oh, my beginner's axe is broken. Where is it? Is it this one? No, yeah, it's this one. How do I repair this? I guess I have to go back. I have to go back and repair the pickaxe. Oh, okay, so I don't have to point and click. I can use WASD.
Yeah.
I have to repair this. Repair. Do you have a repair service? No, he doesn't.
What is it? Thank you.
Okay, there you go. Repair all.
Data fix. See you soon.
Okay, so there you go, guys. An hour of playing Albion Online. Yeah, as always, I'm just going to focus on, if I'm going to continue playing, I'm going to focus on gathering rather than PvP, because yeah, I'm not really good at PvP. Okay, so I don't really care much about, you know, min-maxing your character for PvP. I like playing games as you know, as simple as I can, and not make it overly complex. So guys, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.